start. President Bongbong Marcos earlier expressed his desire to resume joint oil explorations with China during his visit to Beijing earlier this year. The health department is urging COVID-positive patients to continue isolation and quarantine. That's despite the lifting of the COVID-19 state of public health emergency. People who are immunocompromised or experiencing severe symptoms should only discontinue isolation upon their doctor's advice. Meanwhile, those with moderate to severe infections should isolate for 10 days. Asymptomatic individuals or those with mild symptoms should stay isolated at home for 5 days or until they are fever-free. In all cases, the DOH advises COVID patients to continue wearing well-fitted face masks for at least 10 days to prevent the spread of the virus. We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching When News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. Japanese guest team Kurashiki Ablaze took the last final spot of the PVL Invitational Conference, sealing a showdown with defending champs, the Creamline Pool Smashers. Here's the report.
With the nice set.
Japanese guest team Kurashiki Ablaze started off strong in their PVL Invitational Conference semi-final matchup against the PLDT high-speed hitters. PLDT came right back in the second set, earning a hard-fought victory. However, Kurashiki proved to be too much for the Pinays as the team was able to get the next two sets. Final score 25-15, 23-25, 25-14, and 25-23. The win seals Kurashiki's dance with the Creamline Cool Smashers in the finals of the tournament. Tamaru Asaka fired 30 points on the back of 28 attacks and 2 blocks to lead the Ablaze to the championship. PLDT entered the game needing a win to keep their finals hopes alive. But with that nothing but over, PLDT is looking to nab at most bronze with a 2-3 win-loss record.
Jel looks at the defense. Oh, bumalik! And she scores!
In the other game, the Signal HD Spikers picked themselves up after back-to-back losses with a dominant sweep of Vietnamese guest team Kim Bak Bak Ninh, 25-13, 25-15, and 25-20. Like PLDT, Signal is gunning for the bronze medal as it also carries a 2-3 slate after the win. Ces Molina had 19 points to pace Signal.
Now, after 9 years as head coach of the Baralco Bolts, Norman Black transitions to consultant. Let's watch this.
Basketball is a little bit different, particularly professional basketball. It's only number one. Anything less is disappointing. If you're ranked number 5 or number 6 in the league and you end up in 3rd place, you end up in 2nd place, yeah, technically you did have some success. You did, but you're still number 2 or number 3, so you're still a loser. You still didn't win the championship.
So how do you deal with that with the team? I mean, what learnings did you gain from getting eliminated on your road to the championship?
Well, you continue to try to build. You continue to try to get better. You continue to try to evaluate your weaknesses, and you continue to try to find out how you can strengthen your team, whether it be through personnel, whether it be through training, whether it be through scouting and preparation. You have to find ways to get better. The quickest way is probably to get better manpower, get a stronger players, better players, more athletic players who can help you win. But that's not always the easiest way, because when you're in a league like the PBA, you can only go through the draft to get players most of the time.
Now catch the full interview of PBA legend Norman Black on Thought Leaders with Kathy Yang. That's on Tuesday, August 1st at 7:30 p.m. only here on One News. Now let's take a quick look at other stories we're watching. Tropical storm Falcon is now inside a Philippine area of responsibility. It is expected to intensify into a typhoon tomorrow but will remain far from the Philippine landmass. Falcon will likely exit the PAR on a Monday afternoon or evening. The Philippine Coast Guard has removed 2 of its personnel stationed in Binangonan, Rizal, where a passenger motorboat capsized, leaving at least 26 people dead. The PCG says this is to keep investigations impartial. And the Emmy Awards could be pushed as far back as January next year. This as writers and actors continue to go on strike in Hollywood. And those are the top stories of the hour. Join us later at 10:45 in the morning as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. I'm Riza Diaz. We are One News.